Hey y'all, welcome back to our channel, I guess. My name is Sloan, that's Kodak, and we are just a part of the team here at Simply Sloan. Today was my weigh-in, and I am down 1 pound this week, and I am ecstatic, like just beyond ecstatic. I'm a daily weigher, which is a really bad habit to get into, but if it helps you, it helps you. And for me, most of the time it does help keep me on track. And so for most of the week, I saw my weight incline, and I just stopped weighing in at a certain point because it was harming me more this week than it usually does. So I stopped weighing myself, and thank goodness I did, because now I'm down 1 pound. Before I came to this channel, I changed my weigh-in day. So right before I started this channel, things are a little wonky. So the last time that I weighed in was on a Wednesday, and on that Wednesday I decided that I was going to go back to my OG weigh-in day, which is Monday. Whenever I first started the program, weighing in on Mondays helped me so much, because as a service industry person, my weakness is the weekends. And so even though I'm no longer in the service industry, for right now at least, I'm out of a job. For right now, even though I'm not in the service industry and having those hard weekends, I wanted to go back to my Monday weigh-ins, because maybe that could bring back a sense of normalcy for me. And it worked really well for me in the beginning, weighing in on Mondays. Something about, Monday being the start of a week and a fresh start and new weeklies and all of that good stuff. So my first decision was to go to weighing in on Mondays instead of Wednesdays. And then my second decision that I made is to only weigh in every other week officially. And that decision came because over the past year, I've noticed a trend with my body that the closer that I get to goal weight, my body it does this little heartbeat, and that's okay. That's what a heartbeat just means, that you're living, and that's proof in your actual heartbeat, and then that can also be proof on the scale. So I don't take the gains too seriously, but just knowing my body and how it tends to function, I tend to gain 1 week and then I lose even more the next week. So even though overall I'm like steadily downtrending, that little small gain, officially announcing it and talking about it and addressing it, sometimes it freaks me out, and that's okay. That's okay if, you know that your body is doing something because of a pattern, and it's not a true gain. But the thing there is knowing your body. I've been on this journey for over 2 years, and I've really come to learn how my body functions and what needs to happen to make my body and my mind work together as one. And so that is how that decision came about. So I will be weighing in officially every other Monday for y'all on this channel. Might get posted on Wednesdays because editing videos and all that kind of stuff. And do y'all see the thought bubble going on up here? Because it's rolling. What has happened since the last time that I weighed in? The last time that I weighed in, the world was normal. My grandmother just passed away, and I wouldn't even say normal. The last time that I weighed in, everything was starting to happen. Italy had just shut down for the first day, or a couple of days at that point. And so since then, a lot has happened over the past 2 weeks. And I am someone that eats my emotions. I use food to cope with how I feel, whether it's happy, sad, angry, celebratory. It doesn't matter. I use food to handle all of my emotions. And that has been an issue over the past 2 weeks, because this is a very stressful time, and I definitely eat whenever I'm stressed. I eat whenever I'm upset, and we have every right to be stressed and upset right now. It's scary. The world's scary right now, and that's okay to be scared and afraid and all of those things. What's not necessarily okay is using food to cope with those emotions. But at this point, I'm trying to use healthier options to cope with my emotions. For instance, instead of ordering Domino's, I made pizza at home. Instead of going to Taco Bell, I made tacos at home, and little things like that. Granted, we did go and pick up takeout from our favorite Mexican restaurant, and so that was unplanned, and I just made it fit in my day. I either make the food fit into my cravings, or I make the food fit into my day. And I'm just trying the best that I can in every way possible. So a lot has happened in the past 2 weeks, but I like to think that I'm dealing with it well. I was laid off about a week and a half ago, and that stunk. I've been stuck at home and isolated. That's not fun. And yeah, I'm just ready for a sense of normalcy to come back, but what's normal? What do I wish that I had done differently this week? I wish, well, the past 2 weeks. There was definitely a night or two that I ate to the point of feeling sick, and that's not who I like to be anymore. That's not how I like to cope with things. And so that's the main thing that I want to work on the next 2 days, the next 2 weeks, is I want to allow myself to comfort myself with food, but not to overindulge. And that's such a hard line for me to walk, but we're gonna walk it this week. We're gonna walk it. And other than that, I'm really proud of myself. There were a few days that I didn't drink water, I didn't work out, but I also started running. I have never been a runner. I have always hated running, never had any intentions of doing it. And not only have I started running, but I ran a 45-minute run last week on my last day, and that blew my mind. Maybe I'll do a whole video on all of that good stuff, but it was definitely a great part of my week last week, was running a 45-minute run. I also started strength training again, so that was super fun. Strength training also tends to make me gain weight, so that could have been a part of the problem. But at least it's coming off now, and I've just got to keep going while it's going on. Nope, that's not right. I've just got to keep going while the ball's rolling. Like, for me, momentum and routine are my 2 keys for success. If I have a routine and I have momentum in my routine, then I can keep it going, and that's where I find that I hit that really great stride and hit my goals consistently. So that's my goal right now, is to keep my momentum going with my routines. We're gonna do this. We're gonna make it. If you survived all of those rambles, thank you for sticking around. Please remember to subscribe and come back for more later. Bye.